Good Thursday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. This is your outlook for September 4th, 2014, and we have high pressure that was over top of us yesterday now moving offshore, and that's going to allow for a southerly wind flow to return. Now, it's not going to be too crazy with the humidity today. We'll be slightly higher than it was on Wednesday. But when that wind does kick in from the south, you're going to feel an increase in temperatures and a slight increase in humidity today. Nothing crazy again, so don't get excited. No precipitation is expected in our area today. We're going to move ahead to Friday now. The models are trying to put a little bit of precipitation here. This is basically more so being shown on the GFS here. With these light grays here, I mean, this is extremely isolated. So this is... any convective development is going to be fighting dry air aloft, and I think that just given past occurrences of these types of events here where the models are showing these thunderstorms here, usually the dry air will win out, and it's going to have a really hard time for that convective activity to get going. So I would say your chances are less than 1 in 5 of seeing any chance of precipitation across the area on Friday. We did mention it in the forecast, or some of our forecasts we did mention it. But again, it's a very slight chance, and I wouldn't really worry about it. If you did get caught in something, you at least know why. Again, the model's just putting this very, very light stuff here on Friday, not a big deal. The better chance is going to come on Saturday, and that's going to be in the form of a cold front that is pushing to the southeast here, and you can clearly see where this is here. This is looking at Saturday afternoon, 2 p.m. Front is way back here at this point, and showers and thunderstorms are out ahead of it. I really think that it's going to be one of those deals where you're going to have a very nice day here on Saturday for areas, for most of our areas here. We might get into some increased cloud cover for our northwest zones here up across northeast PA. Mostly we're concerned about that happening in the afternoon on Saturday, which would hold down temperatures and will cut down the time of outdoor activity you would be able to get involved in on Saturday as well. Areas further southeast of that, from Lehigh Valley and northern New Jersey back to Harrisburg and point southeast, I think you're okay for most of the day. And you will run into that risk of showers and thunderstorms late afternoon and evening, and actually will be definitely in the evening here as we get into the Jersey coastline here. But this will continue moving off to the southeast here. Go to the next frame here, and this is showing those showers and thunderstorms rolling through here. So I think the best thing to really say, with the exception of northeast PA, your best timing would probably be after 3 p.m. on Saturday for these showers and thunderstorms will roll in here. If you're looking at areas northeast PA, especially western sections up towards Lycoming County, Williamsport area, back to Northumberland County, and those places, we could be getting into some activity in the earlier part of the afternoon hours. So we'll keep an eye on it as far as the timing is concerned, and let you know what to expect. But one good thing here is that any severe storms look to be isolated. They're going to be the pulse variety, which are the ones that they blow up really quick and then they get choked off by their own the rain running out ahead of it actually chokes off the updraft. So it is a short-lived storm, so we're not looking at any organized development, no big squall lines coming through or anything. At least we're not expecting that right now. That is subject to change, but right now shear is not very favorable, which would support these shorter duration storms on Saturday. But any one of those could go a little bit strong or severe. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Then this does move offshore for Sunday. Might be some morning clouds or maybe even a possible lingering shower here very early along the shore points of New Jersey back into Delaware. And then we're going to have improving conditions, and temperatures are going to drop. High pressure is going to move in behind this for Sunday and Monday, and it's going to send winds out of the northwest, or actually going to be out of the north on Sunday, as high pressure is going to move across the area, and we're going to have temperatures lowering back to near or slightly below normal temperatures for this time of year. So maybe a degree or two below. We're not really talking about much below or anything, but it will definitely be cooler than what we've been experiencing recently. Now we're going to be dealing with a system, a couple different features that we're going to get into Monday and Tuesday. And looking at this map right here, right now it's telling me that you're going to have a weak area of low pressure offshore off the Carolina coastline. You have high pressure sitting up here over southern New England. So it means your flow is going to be northeast, a northeast wind. So we're not looking at onshore flow. We might have to start looking at whether or not we're going to have some cloud cover increasing on Monday and Tuesday, and that's just because there's going to be so much cold air aloft, and the difference between the cold air aloft and the temperatures of the ground might be that significant where it might create enough instability to create some cloud cover. We're not talking about precipitation on either day. That's not the possibility on either day. It's going to be mostly clear as far as the precipitation is going, but we're worried about maybe some increased cloud cover, rendering it mostly cloudy both days, one or both of those days, just because there's so much cold air aloft, and the difference in the temperature of the ground and the temperatures aloft being that much different will create the clouds because of instability. So right now kept it partly cloudy, but that is subject to change. We'll revisit that as we get a little bit closer and have a better handle on that situation this weekend. But we've seen that one too many times this summer where it looked like we're going to have a really nice day, and then the next thing we're getting bombarded with questions, or what's with the clouds? Well, that's because when you have a situation where this high pressure associated with cold air aloft is moving over the region, you still have warm ground temperatures, you have that instability created, and we got burned on that a couple times during the summer. So we're erring on the side of caution right now. Just keep that in the back of your mind for Monday and Tuesday. Could be remaining mostly cloudy, and then maybe changing in future forecasts. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martridge. That is your outlook for September 4th, 2014. Have a great Thursday.